Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're going to be going over a Starkiller by Starfall Sabers. This is definitely one of a kind. Every one that he does is a little bit different. This one is also a thin body, or a thin neck, or whatever you want to call this thing, a wasp body, I don't know. It's got all kinds of names, but really, really great saber. Feels good in the hand. Kind of reminds me of Tarren Malicose from Jedi Fallen Order towards the bottom here. So without further ado, why don't we just get a closer look and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Alright, so here's the Starkiller Hilt by Starfall Sabers. I guess you could see right now, actually, right in here is kind of like that Tarren Malicose kind of section. I do believe, don't quote me on this, but I do believe Nick machined all of this himself. All these extra accents. I mean, he obviously opened this up. This is beautiful work. Like, absolutely beautiful work. I can't even stress it enough. There's so much... It's just so meticulously put together and thought out. I love it. I mean, it's a design that's been out there, but this is still original. And, I mean, even down to the bunny ears, they're machined. So, Nick, great job. The switch section... The Saber is not on right now, but the switch section is a One Replicas low profile 2 tactile switch button holder, if you will. This is a real PCB on top of 2 tactile switches. You have your power and your auxiliary down here. With the crystal reveal, I mean, Nick nails this every time. It's just every detail. The thin body is just so cool. Like, I love it. I'm a total fanboy. Apart from the aesthetics and how amazing it is, I mean, it gets even better because there's not too much to actually accessing the inside of the lightsaber and turning it on. It's as easy as there's a set screw right here. You just take your Allen wrench, unscrew it. Never screw it in like this. This is so much torque that you're going to definitely strip out that screw. And you're not going to, it's just going to over tighten. I mean, you risk too much. So always when you're tightening anything, blades, the blade retention screw is right here. You only ever need to use the Allen wrench this way and just hand tighten. I mean, it's doing a great job. Nick, really, it's a snug fit, you know. I mean, everything here, whoops, that was me. Everything here just is so snug. So all of this removes. Take this off. You've got your battery, which is removable, just like that. Stick it back in. You've got your bass speaker, high amp kill switch, and your Proffieboard. So all of this, I mean, this is even just a snug fit. There's nothing really, no glue, nothing. You can just pull it up, access your SD card, stick in your micro USB, do all your setting changes, and then just boop. Just like that. All done. So, to turn it on, just turn the kill switch on, and then the way I like to line this up is the clamp section that's open right here. Nick sent me in line with the activation box. So I usually just keep it in that orientation. And now you're good to go. No rattling, no loose wires. Everything is super solid. And so to turn it on, you just tap your button, your power button up top. Saber turns on. So this has obviously you saw the Proffi V2.2, and it also has the stock V3 quick connect. So your Saber's lit even without the blade. The blade retention screw is right here. I really don't have enough room to put the blade in here, so I'm not going to really demonstrate that right now. But you would just stick the blade in, tighten this, give it just make sure it's snug, and then you're good to go. So, font selection is just tapping the auxiliary, and it changes the color of the crystal. The Saber has what's called save state. So whatever color you change the blade to, it's going to remember it even after you take the battery out. It's just going to save all the settings. So Ruin may not always be red unless you bring it back to red. How do you change the colors? Well, hit the power button. This is going to be a really bad one to demonstrate on this because it has a cool emitter flare on the blade, but you would hold the auxiliary and tap the power, and you get a boo boo boop, and then now when you twist the saber, it'll change colors, and when you find the color you want, I'm going to go back to red. You just hit the power button when you find it, and it gives you those beeps back to let you know, alright, you're good to go. Auxiliary, bottom. Power, just tap the power button, and it'll cycle down. So the crystal on Ruin is set to a heartbeat, so it kind of mimics a heart. Everything else, I mean,
reconcile.
It changes from blade style to blade style, but this is the Starfall Sabers font package. So you get all of the default package that would come with a Starfall Sabers. There's nothing default really about it. It's a total custom package. Yeah, but I think I'm running out of things to talk about just because of, I mean, it's so efficient, you know, like the buttons are just so well placed. I love it. Super awesome lightsaber. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget that if you ordered a saber from Sabers Forever, most likely you're going to see it up on my YouTube channel. As long as it's not something that I've already reviewed or a standard install, if it's custom in any way, like a Starfall Sabers, you're going to get a video for it. So with that in mind, I guess I'll just see you on the next one. And as always, may the Force be with you.